The Supreme Court of the United States appears poised to obstruct President Joe Biden's ambitious plans to steer the country further to the left. The highest court has recently demonstrated a pattern of rulings that challenge key elements of Biden's agenda, notably striking down his $430 billion plus student loan forgiveness as unconstitutional earlier this year. Among the pivotal cases on the docket is Moore v. United States, which has the potential to disrupt Biden's objectives, particularly his pursuit of taxing the wealthy, as reported by the Conservative Brief on Wednesday, December 27, 2023. The case revolves around the constitutional validity of implementing a wealth tax and hinges on whether the 16th Amendment grants Congress the authority to tax unrealized sums without apportionment among the states. This legal debate directly addresses Biden's calls for a wealth tax, a recurring theme in his policy agenda. During his State of the Union address, Biden emphasized the need to reward work, not just wealth, advocating for a billionaire minimum tax. The president proposed a 25% annual tax on all gains exceeding $100 million in a given year, encompassing unrealized capital gains not currently subject to taxation. Despite facing resistance in a Republican-controlled House of Representatives, the fate of Biden's proposal could be permanently sealed if the Supreme Court deems such a tax unconstitutional. The case at the heart of this legal challenge involves Charles and Kathleen Moore, a Washington state-based couple. They made a nearly $40,000 investment in an Indian company in 2005, receiving no financial returns despite the company's annual profitability. While the specifics of the Moore case might not involve vast sums of money, the underlying issues surrounding taxation and the definition of income are critical. Several groups, including the libertarian Cato Institute, have filed amicus briefs in support of challenging the constitutionality of Biden's proposed tax. The Cato Institute argues that since the ratification of the 16th Amendment, the court has consistently interpreted income as amounts realized in a specific accounting period. They assert that taxing unrealized investment holdings as proposed by Biden would undermine established constitutional principles. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce, the country's largest business organization, echoed concerns about the potential ramifications of a broad interpretation of income. They emphasized the importance of predictability and certainty in tax laws for businesses to plan their affairs, warning that redefining income as easily as the Ninth Circuit suggests could lead to taxes on anything deemed income by the government. Simultaneously, the Supreme Court will hear several cases this fall with the potential to curb the powers of the federal administrative state. These cases question the constitutionality of agencies obtaining funds not subject to the appropriations process or regular congressional oversight. The court will also examine the practice of federal courts deferring to agencies' interpretations of the laws they enforce. In another crucial case, SEC v. Jarkissi, the court may reinstate the right to a jury trial in administrative civil cases, representing a potential shift in the dynamics of such legal proceedings. The outcome of these cases could significantly impact the balance of power between federal agencies and the judiciary. As the Supreme Court takes center stage in evaluating the constitutionality of key aspects of Biden's agenda, the legal landscape is poised for a dramatic showdown that could reshape the trajectory of the nation's policies and governance. The court's decisions will undoubtedly reverberate across the political spectrum, influencing the boundaries of executive authority and the interpretation of constitutional principles.